everyone is joining in today. I'm doing the intimidating TBR book tag. So I did this 2 years ago now. I'll link my previous one down below in case you guys want to check it out. Mostly the point of this book tag is talking about the most intimidating books on your TBR, and my TBR has been... Someone's texting me. So, you talk about your intimidating books on your TBR, and I know that a lot of my books are starting to intimidate me a little bit just because with a bunch of reasons that the questions already have. So let's get to the book tag. So the first question is what book that you weren't able to finish, and I picked Pacifica by Kristen Simmons. I started this like 3 years ago, and I didn't pick it up ever since. I DNF'd this just because I wasn't getting into the story, but I know that I want to pick this up just because I like books that takes place in the sea. I only got to like past the 100-page mark, so yeah. And the next question is a book that you haven't read because, and the first one is that you haven't had the time, and I picked We Rule the Night by Claire Elisa Bartlett, and it's because this is a fantasy with a character who's in a wheelchair, and I do want to read more books about with a disability representation, but I just didn't have the time to pick this up, especially when I've been taking a break from fantasy, and I just haven't had the time to pick this up. The next question is a book that you haven't read because it's a sequel, and I picked Escaping from Houdini by Carrie Mascalco. This is a sequel to this is a third book in Stock and Jack the Ripper series, and I've been wanting to finish this series, but with all the sequels that I have on my TBR right now, I just haven't picked this up because I was playing other sequels before this one, even though I want to pick this up so badly just because I want to finish out the series, and I love this series so far so much, and I just love the characters, and I just been intimidating because I have other sequels on my TBR, and this was one of the ones that have been intimidating me just because I have other sequels on my TBR, and I just wanted to pick this one up, and I haven't. And the next question is a book that you haven't picked up, you haven't read yet because it's brand new, and I have Tides of Fate by Adeline Grace. This is a sequel to All the Stars and Teeth, and of course this is another sequel that's intimidating me just because I got this and I still haven't picked this up yet, and I'm trying to pick up books that were my most anticipated release list, and I still haven't picked this up because I haven't been in the mood for it for some reason, and I have so many, like I mentioned on a previous question, I have so many sequels on my TBR, and I've been putting other sequels on top priority before the others, and this was not a top priority even though I wanted to just because it just came out. And the next question is a book that you haven't read because it's written by an author that you've read before but didn't enjoy, and the book that I've been wanting to read but I've been intimidated by, which is The Last Magicians by Lisa Maxwell. I've read her book Unhooked, and I really did not enjoy it, and I still want to give this book a chance just because it might be something that I might enjoy just because I did not enjoy her previous book. I've just wanted to give this a try, and I just haven't yet just because I've been very intimidated by how much I didn't like Unhooked, but I still want to give this book a chance because it might be something that I like. And the next question is a book that you haven't picked up yet just because you haven't been in the mood, and I have The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. I just haven't been in the mood for historical fantasy lately, and this one, I just haven't been in the mood for it. That's why I haven't picked this up yet, and it's just really intimidating to me just because I've heard good things about this book, but I just haven't been in the mood for it, and I still hope I pick this up soon because it might be a book that I like, especially when it's a book about Mozart and Mozart's sister, and I haven't heard anything about his sister, so yeah, it's just been intimidating me just because I haven't been in the mood for it for some reason. And the next question is a book that you haven't read yet because it's humongous, and Gemini is my answer to that. Yes, I have a couple of sequels in this video. This is just very huge, even though I could read this on audiobook. It's over 600 pages, and I just haven't picked this up yet just because I've been scared to pick this up because of how big it is, even though I could listen to it on audiobook. It's just, this book's just been intimidating to me for that reason because of how big it is. So the next question is a book that you haven't read yet because it was a cover buy but it had bad reviews, and I have Zenith by Sasha Osberg and Lindsay Cummings, and I wanted to read this because it was so hyped a few years ago, and I love this cover, but since it has mixed reviews on it, I just been nervous to pick it up, and plus it's also big as well, and it's just, I just want to give this one a chance because Sasha from a book Utopia has written this, and I just want to give it a chance, and it's just been intimidating me because I love the cover, but it's just have mixed reviews, and it just makes me not want to pick it up for some reason because of that, but I still want to read it regardless. And the last question is, what is the most intimidating book on your TBR? I could pick so many books for this one, but this one I feel like it's been intimidating me more, which is The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. Is because I've heard mixed reviews about this book. The cover's gorgeous, and I just haven't been picking it up because I haven't been in the mood for it, and I know that some people have liked it, and that's why I picked it up, and I just haven't picked it up yet, and I've just been very scared to pick up, and just because of all the mixed reviews that I've been hearing on BookTube, but I just really want to read this, but it's been intimidating because it has a gorgeous cover, and I just been scared to pick this up. So that is all for the intimidating TBR Book Tag. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what books have been intimidating you lately. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you're notified whenever I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!